Urgent New York Giants fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest New York Giants updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey, Giants fans, buckle up, because today we have some incredible news that's sending shockwaves through the NFL world, especially among those who bleed blue. If you've been following the Giants this season, you know it's been a roller coaster, with moments of brilliance mixed with some tough setbacks. But right now, what's happening could be a game changer for the team, the coaching staff, and most importantly, for all of you die-hard fans out there who live and breathe everything New York Giants. We're talking about a development that could potentially reshape the team's trajectory for the rest of the season and beyond. Now, I won't give away the punchline just yet, but trust me, what's happening right now is nothing short of historic. The Giants, who have been battling injuries, inconsistent performances, and a tough schedule, might just be on the verge of a major turnaround. And if you're like me, you want to get every detail, every nuance, and understand what this means for the team's future. Let's set the scene. The Giants, after a rocky start, losing some close games, struggling on offense, and dealing with key injuries, have been searching for a spark. And folks, that spark might have just ignited in a way nobody saw coming. We've seen flashes of brilliance from players like Saquon Barkley, who's been a beast when healthy, but also some inconsistencies from the quarterback position, which has been a big talking point among fans and analysts alike. Daniel Jones, who's been under the microscope all season, has shown moments of promise but has also faced criticism for turnovers and accuracy issues. But here's where it gets interesting. Reports coming out today suggest that the Giants are making a bold move, possibly acquiring a key veteran player, or maybe unveiling a new strategy that could change the game. Some sources indicate that the team is considering a significant trade or signing that would bolster their offense or defense. Now, imagine the impact of adding a proven playmaker to that offense, someone who can stretch the field or provide leadership in tough moments. That could be exactly what the Giants need to push them over the edge and start a winning streak. And let's not forget about the coaching staff, led by Brian Daboll, who has been praised for his innovative approach and ability to get the most out of his players. Daboll, who's been credited with transforming the offense into a more dynamic unit, might now have the tools he needs to unlock even more potential. It's a fascinating situation because the Giants have been known for their resilience historically. Remember the Super Bowl wins in 2007 and 2011? Those teams had moments of adversity but found ways to come together at the right time. Could this be the beginning of a similar resurgence? It's certainly possible, especially if these new moves pay off. Now, looking deeper into the current roster, there are some names that fans are keeping a close eye on. For example, Dexter Lawrence, the dominant defensive tackle, has been a force in the trenches, anchoring that defensive line. His ability to disrupt plays and generate pressure has been crucial in limiting opposing offenses. Then there's Kayvon Thibodeaux, the young pass rusher, whose development has been a storyline all season. If the Giants can get more consistent pressure on quarterbacks, it's going to make a huge difference in their game outcomes. Offensively, the wide receiver core has faced its share of ups and downs. Wan'Dale Robinson has shown flashes of brilliance when healthy, and players like Darren Waller have been key targets for Daniel Jones. Waller's arrival was supposed to give the Giants a reliable tight end option, and he's been doing just that, even amidst some injury issues. But the real game changer could be a new addition or a breakout from someone like Jalen Hyatt or Isaiah Hodgins, who's been quietly productive. And you know what's interesting? The Giants are at a crossroads. They're in the thick of the NFC East, a division that's always competitive, with the Eagles, Cowboys, and Commanders all vying for supremacy. Every game becomes crucial, every play matters more than ever. The Giants' upcoming schedule could be a turning point. Facing teams like the Bills, Dolphins, or even division rivals, every victory could propel them into the playoff picture or keep them just outside the postseason bubble. That's what makes this moment so tense and exciting for fans. Now, let's take a step back and consider the bigger picture. The franchise has a rich history, filled with legendary moments and iconic players. From Lawrence Taylor to Phil Simms, from the 1986 Super Bowl team to Eli Manning's clutch performances, the Giants have always been about resilience, grit, and finding ways to win against the odds. That's the spirit that's alive today. Even when the odds seem stacked against them, the team has shown flashes of that classic Giants toughness. The question now is, can they sustain it? Can this new development be the catalyst that sparks a postseason run? That's what everyone is asking right now. And we can't ignore the fan base's passion and loyalty. Giants fans are some of the most dedicated in the NFL. They've seen the highs and lows, celebrated Super Bowl victories, and endured tough seasons. But that loyalty is what fuels the team. It's that unwavering support that keeps the players going, even in the darkest moments. If this new move or development turns out to be a positive step, it's going to energize the entire fan community, creating a wave of optimism that could carry the team through the final stretch of the season. Now, speaking of expectations, it's important to keep things realistic. The Giants aren't Super Bowl favorites right now. They're still a work in progress, and there are plenty of hurdles ahead. But what's exciting is the potential for growth. The coaching staff, led by Dable, has shown they're capable of adapting and improving the team. The players have shown flashes of talent and resilience. And if this latest news proves true, it could be the start of something special, something that could turn a good season into a memorable one. In terms of statistics, the Giants' defense has been one of the more underrated units in the league. They've been holding opponents to manageable scoring, thanks largely to their pass rush and disciplined secondary. Dexter Lawrence and Thibodeau have been instrumental in that regard. On offense, Daniel Jones has thrown for over 2,000 yards so far, with a decent touchdown-to-interception ratio. Saquon Barkley, when healthy, is still one of the most dynamic running backs in the NFL, and his impact can't be overstated. Waller and Hodgins are emerging as reliable targets, and if the offensive line can stay healthy, they have a shot at becoming more consistent and dangerous. Now, let's talk about the fans' perspective. Every Giants supporter is probably feeling a mixture of hope and cautious optimism right now. The team has struggled with injuries, inconsistency, and sometimes just bad luck. But the recent developments, whatever they may be, are giving fans a reason to believe that better days are ahead. It's that hope that keeps the Giants faithful energized, that makes game days so electric, and that fuels the entire community. And I want to finish by emphasizing that, while there's a lot of excitement, we should also keep a level head. The NFL is unpredictable, and even with these new moves or developments, there's no guarantee of success. But what's undeniable is the passion, the history, and the potential that makes the Giants such a special franchise. Every season is a new chapter, and right now, it feels like the beginning of a promising new story. Whether it's a pivotal trade, a breakout player, or a strategic adjustment, it's clear that the Giants are not just standing still, they're actively trying to turn things around. And as fans, that's what we love to see. So stay tuned, because I'll be right here, bringing you all the latest updates, breaking down what this means for the team, and sharing expert insights on what could come next. The Giants' journey is far from over, and the best is yet to come. Remember, this team has a legacy of overcoming adversity, of fighting against the odds, and of making history when it matters most. And I truly believe that whatever's happening right now might just be the start of a new chapter, one filled with hope, resilience, and, hopefully, more victories. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. Do you believe this development is the spark they needed? Are you optimistic about their chances? Or do you think there's still a lot of work to do? I love hearing your insights, so don't hesitate to share. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with even more updates, analysis, and maybe some surprises along the way. So stay tuned, keep the faith, and let's see where this exciting journey takes us. Go Giants!